Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently, well, only fighting the Pictlings at this point. It'll be very interesting to see how this ends up going. Up this direction, we're blocked by the Toxic God, which I think is actually kind of convenient. So we can kind of ignore this angle, except that they're going to go through the Veron at a certain point. We'll see when that ends up happening. I would like to build our starbase around Scorpio, although I just hit the reinforce fleets button off camera, so we need a little bit of alloys to get that doing. There we go. So let's get that underway. Perfect. Where is this fleet at? Jardlafon. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be pushing through over here and looking to take over Jardlafon, so that's absolutely great. We're going to attack here. We've got our fleets moving in at various times, but this is completely okay. So in we go. Specifically, we want to catch them at Franfred, right? I mean, we're going to catch these guys right here. Oh, this is fine. This is a completely okay place to catch them. I don't mind this. This is an absolute destruction of their fleet here. So that looks great. They're going to of course, back off from Franfred. And the question is, where do we want this force to go next? Well, we need to start actually attacking them, right? So let's head over to Kiyu and start cleaning up some of this area. If we take Mithar and then we get everything behind it, that'll be very convenient for us. Is this their only L-gate? Hang on. That is an interesting question. Technically, we don't know what some of these might have in them. But it looks like it's their only L-gate. Is there one in the Veron commonality? Again, technically there's a few systems here that we don't know about, but it kind of looks like there isn't one in the Veron commonality. So controlling the LR9 singularity is actually a very big deal for us. So let's get on over there. Now, where's our other forces at? Right, they're back in Acer. Okay, to that end, we do need apparently a leader here. We'll put an Oberliut. That'll be fine. And we can actually hit that reinforce fleet button again. That'll be okay. Perfect. So we'll get that going. And we'll move these guys on up. Do we want to deal with these Pictling forces here? Or would we rather... I don't know, this is kind of our only incursion point if we want to ignore the Veron front. Which means maybe we should head up over this way. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get there. Maybe we just don't ignore the Veron front. Maybe we go into, like, Naos over here. I think that makes some amount of sense. So let's do that for now. They're definitely going to attack at Franfred again. I think that's pretty clear. We're a little bit negative on food. We're reasonably negative on energy credits, and we will need to deal with that. Now we have these guys back here. I would like to build up some more clone armies. Why do we have two categories of bees? Oh, it's because we have different templates. I don't think it matters which we do. So we'll get a number of these going. Perfect. And these will repair eventually, so that'll be okay. No problem there. Emergency FTL casualties. Where's this at? Ah. They attacked us in terminal egress and forced us out of there for now. Okay, that's almost certainly this force over here. Yeah, that's acceptable. We knew that that was likely to happen. I just wanted them to not get that for free. And they didn't, so that looks good. Actually, I don't know how free it was. I didn't look at their losses. They probably didn't take as much as I wish they had. I mean, we lost the battle, so they definitely didn't take as much as I wish they did. So that's fine. They're in the Tunari Vortex at this point. Interesting. If they're going to go into the Tunari Vortex, we may want to go there ourselves. Let's see. These are all four fleets. Perfect. We might want to go in there ourselves, take back the Tunari Vortex, take back terminal egress, and then push directly into the LR9 singularity. From there, we can push down over this direction and eliminate their fleets when they have nowhere to retreat to. Now they're back in Franfred. We're not surprised about that. That is quite expected. Okay, they're attacking us up over here as well. So we have forces heading this way, right? Where are they at? Where indeed? They're in Fionis as well? Okay. Where did this fleet go? What route did they take? Hang on. Where are we? Oh, okay. Right, they're up here. They're going this direction. That's okay. For now, let's move them back to Fionis, and I guess we'll have them be on defensive duty. Well, these 4 are offensive. That'll be okay. Let's go take back terminal egress. No problem here. We're going to just eradicate this fleet. No problem there. Wonderful. So they're out of here. That's back under our control. Now I want to hit the reinforce fleet button again. There we go. And we are going to continue to come down. Well, I want to hit the LR9 singularity here. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Technology conceived.
Okay. Beautiful. We don't have a pending trait pick here. We're going to be more aggressive. And technology has been researched. Looks good. Yeah, we're pulling back over this direction, and we're going to go hit Cosmalion. I do want to head into Seraclis for right now. And we do have 2 fleets that are currently missing over here. Okay, noted. Definitely noted. So those were 2 of the... Oh, no. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Why was a fleet here? I would not expect one to be there. But okay, whatever. Fleet command limit plus 10 is not the biggest of deals right now. We're not super concerned about that at this moment. Ancient Ruination Glare, I mean, a lot of these things are not very useful for us. Sure, that'll be fine. Minerals from jobs is quite useful. So we'll grab that for now. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. And I would like to handle this food situation. So we could take a look at an agro world, and actually we've got things like this generator world here that could kind of be pivoted at this point into an agro world. We'll have to wait until a month, and that's fine. And we should really be getting this constructing right now, but again, that needs a month tick. Okay, so that's fine for the moment. This is a forge world here. It's not much of a forge world. Okay, this generator world, we're going to pivot this because this is as good as it's going to get for generator. So we're going to put in a food processing facility here, and I'm also going to put in an agri-district there. Okay, so this is a forge world, allegedly. I think I'm going to switch this over into being a mining world for right now, and let's put in a mineral purification plant and a mining district. Let's just go through here, see if there are any jobs needed. What do we got? A whole lot of nothing until we get to this quote-unquote forge world with a Betharian plant. Okay. So there's a Betharian plant here. This is a Gaia world? Sure. I guess what we really need here more than anything is population, right? So we could clear out this ruined district, I suppose. But beyond that, it's just a tile blocker clearance. There's a bunch of tile blockers to be cleared here. They're relatively cheap, so I'll do it. We'll just get them done. There we go. Okay, so we've attacked over here in the LR9 Singularity. I want to push down to Kiyu and then Obashoth. That is going to be necessary to get that taken over. So in we go to Zimpa, and we're just going to push our way on down this direction. And then we're going to look at taking over some of this territory out over here. So I'd like to get this fleet over to the Tunari Vortex for right now. And this up here is going to remain in this area for the time being. Yeah, you're just sitting in Odlamon. And these guys are really trailing behind. Okay. Let's grab automated repair systems too, I guess. And we can just continue to reinforce these. Head into Odlamon. That'll be fine. What do we have for missing fleets right now? The Trebedna Attack Swarm. What is that? What fleet is this? Is this a real fleet? No, this is a fake fleet. Okay, noted. So that's fine. I was very confused by that fleet. I was like, I don't know about this one. And yeah, as it turns out, no. Cool.
Our construction is complete.
So this is all looking reasonably good, except that we're in a holding pattern against the Pictlings, right? That's the main issue right now, is that we need to get these fleets put together and start pushing them out of these areas properly. So we're going to head in over here. Yeah, a couple of these fleets are going to be later, but this should be fine. We should have more than enough to do this at this point. And if we can establish strong control over the LR9 Singularity, that would be absolutely fantastic. We'd be very, very pleased about that. So we're going to push down over here and eliminate this fleet, no problem. And they're out of here. So now we need to grab these guys and move them up. I'd like to go take these areas out over here, getting Brachium under our control, and then Nomator to get control of that gateway. That would be very great. So we'll get that underway for now. And we are fighting in Cosmalion. We did lose an admiral there. Okay, that is noted. Losing an admiral is awkward. So which fleet lost their admiral? This one. Oh, they took very heavy losses. Okay, that explains a lot. That's fine. We will grab this guy. Cool. And we'll start to reinforce that. Let's get these guys repairing here. There we go. Yeah, very, very heavy losses on this fleet in particular.
Cleared a blocker.
Okay, that is reasonably.
Technology conceived.
So we got another tech here. What do we got? Ancient Shield Overcharger? Sure. None of these are, strictly speaking, amazing for us. I guess we can grab Ancient Macro Batteries. I mean, we are capping our minor artifacts. I don't know. Maybe we should just start using some of these ancient weapons. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like they're kind of awkward, generally. So I just generally prefer not to use them. Fascinating. Research speed plus 10% sounds great. Military applications, absolutely. That'll be fine. Okay, down over this direction, I would like to get some of these slower fleets, specifically the Mortson Row attack swarm, right? Yeah, specifically the Mortson Row attack swarm. Go sit in Mythar. I want to hold this for right now. The rest of our fleets are going to work on taking this all over. And I do want to move these guys on over to the LR9 Singularity. There we go. Of course, it takes basically no time to get there, which is absolutely expected. And we're just going to start chipping away at the Pictlings here in the south. Now, they're attacking us up over this direction, which is fine. It's reasonably expected. We absolutely need to be reinforcing this attack swarm. It took a huge amount of damage. No doubt about that. An absolutely astounding amount of damage, to be honest. But that's fine. With Mythar under our control, they have no good way to get over here other than this gateway, which, of course, we're kind of beelining towards right now. We do see them heading in here, though. So to that end, we're going to pop on out of here.
Our hive is under attack.
And we got caught with our army here. That's very sad. Oh, wow. 23 days to retreat? Okay, they're just dead. So they all die. That is very sad indeed. We're going to have to build up another army over here, which is fine. It's just unfortunate timing, right?
Our hive is under attack.
Very, very sad timing there. They are popping through up over here, right? Yeah, that's fine. We need to eliminate this gateway. That is very clear. And that is indeed the goal here. So we're going to head up this direction and take on Nomatar as soon as we can. We'll have to get additional army units up here. It is sad that we lost it there. I was just hoping that they would let us get Nomatar. They didn't. They called me on that survey. So fair enough. Fair enough. Let's continue to reinforce our fleets here. There we go. And once we have this little area under our control, that actually opens up a lot for us. No doubt about that. Let's go grab Fionis, and that connects to the Tunari Vortex. Right. Okay. So these guys are going to be kind of trapped over here, is what that ends up meaning. I don't think they have another way into the L cluster other than this L gate. As far as we know, they don't. They might, but as far as we know, they don't. They're attacking Zimpok. Now that's something that I'm going to send this force to go handle. And we'll reinforce them as well. Perfect. So let's go take Nomator. In we go. Magnificent. So that is, of course, super dead, right? That'll give us access to this gateway. There we go. I'm going to send one of these fleets over to grab Turais. And then the other fleets, not this one, but the other two fleets are going to go to the LR9 Singularity. Really? That's the route you're going to take? How are you taking that route? Interesting. Oh, and why are you taking that route? I have to ask.
We have cleared a blocker.
That's very interesting. The Pictlings have rivaled us. You don't say. So we went up. Where are we? Oh, I see. We're going to Fear Mathrios, to Fionis, to the Tunari Vortex, and then going through the L Gate to Terminal Egress, and then going over to the LR9 Singularity. That is a very strange path to take, and I'm not convinced that that's faster than just flying. To be clear. But whatever. Please take over Zimpak, and then head to the LR9 Singularity. Cool. Honestly, I think these guys might get there faster than that convoluted route, but whatever. We'll arrive here relatively soon. It's all fine. We do have a leader trait available, and what do we want to grab here? Where is that? Scientist? Oh my, okay. Monthly energy credit sounds great, actually. And this is an admiral here, so I guess automated repair systems will be okay. Sure. So we're going to attack over here. All of our reinforcements eventually pop through as well, and we have no real problem mopping up the LR9 Singularity there. Now I want to grab, this is only 3 fleets. There's eventually going to be 4 here. But one of these fleets is apparently a ways away. That's reasonably fine. How did they get here? Were they already located in Terminal Egress? Presumably. Presumably that's how they got here. Now, this gateway here is going to become their next major staging point, and that is in fact what I want to take. So that'll be fine. Where did they attack us? Oh, over here. Oh, and that's going to the Veron. Okay, whatever. We're technically at war with the Veron, but must be at war with the system owner. So we can't crack these. Giving these to the Veron is definitely awkward for us, but there's not much we can do about it. It basically just is. So I want to take these fleets here. They are intended to be repairing right now. Let's go enter orbit over here and continue to reinforce them. Cool. So we now want to go take on Azeroth. I don't know if they have anything in the L cluster. Actually, they do. We have a fleet up here right now. And let's wrap up this battle and go take over, like, the whole rest of the L cluster. Let's get this back under our control with that fleet. So we've got 3 fleets going into Azeroth. This appears to be thoroughly under control. And we've got all of these guys grouping up over here in mechas. We definitely need to get more armies over here. Losing our armies was definitely painful. And let's grab, I guess, dark matter resonance chambers, but that doesn't really help us. Applied superconductivity does. So that'll do. I do want to queue up additional clone armies here, so we'll get those underway. Perfect. So with Azeroth under our control, and with the L cluster returning to our control, there we go. We'll do something along the lines of that. Leader upkeep reduction, sure, that's okay. And what do we got here? Alloys +3? We'll take that, actually. Okay, so with that all happening, this is definitely going to be a significant change to the power level of the Pictlings. I do want to grab these guys and send them over to Unar. But we'll head into Urim first. It'll take them some time to get there, and we'll need to deal with that. Okay. Ah. Yeah, this incursion is continuing over here. This is one of those situations where we can't control this gateway because of the Veron. It's very sad, no doubt about that. I'm going to take one of these fleets, and it's going to be a menacing fleet. It's going to be the 25th Attacks one. And we're going to move that back towards mechas for right now. And that will join up with the attack swarm that's up in the L cluster right now. Once that gets wrapped up, that'll be the overall idea for dealing with this. So, unfortunately, these transport fleets are pretty dead, right? We could jump drive these over. That's not a terrible idea. So we jump drive them directly into mechas. Where is this fleet going? Ah, this is the fake fleet. This is a fake fleet. Let's make it into a real fleet. So these are regular corvettes right now. I want to add in menacing. And we're going to reinforce that.
Crushing a hostile hive.
There we go. And once this actually has a menacing ship here, we can send these 6 out over this direction to clean up some of these. If they get caught, that's not the end of the world. That's actually completely fine. So we can jump drive these guys on in as well. Cool. So we need to hold this line here. We need to get the L cluster back under our control. That's underway. We need to push them back over here. They're giving all of this to the Veron, and that's actually kind of bad for us. We don't really want them to do that. We don't have any way to interact with the Veron, so that's not great. This force is, of course, going to die to the Hydra's Devil's fleet, but that's fine. We don't care about that. This fleet here, I want to get rid of these and bring these up to... bring them to 10, 10, and 140. Okay, we'll get that started, although that needs a lot of work. And the 25th attack swarm is going to make its way up over here and chase down the Hydra's Devil's fleet. That's the idea. We want to clear up that route. That'll be good. So we're going to need to clear out these areas. That'll take a little bit of time, no doubt about that. But these guys are getting into position here. They're not there yet, but they're getting into position. And we need 130,000 with that additional fleet. Yeah, that's unsurprising. We have an empty job on this mining world, and building a mining district is obviously what we want. We need to wait for a month tick here, though. So let's get that going. There we go. We'll get a mining district going there on this tech world. I'm actually going to repurpose this over into being a mining world a bit. Yeah, let's make this a mining world for right now. We've got a mining world here. We definitely want to build a mining district. We need more minerals, after all. We're getting close to 2K per month, I think, at this point, though. How much are we getting? About 1,500. Okay. That's a little less than I thought. That said, if we could free up something like capacity subsidies in order to run mining subsidies, that would be amazing for us. Are we okay with running a deficit on our Unity for that? Actually, kind of, yeah. Let's do it. So that'll do for now. We do need to get rid of our capacity subsidies if we can, but we're grouping up these forces here, and that'll be fine. We've got the L cluster back under control as of now, so that's great. We're going to... I don't think we need this force. Maybe we do. They have a number of fleets down here. Let's bring it on down to Jardlafon for now. And we're just fighting the Hydra's Devil fleet here. They retreat. Perfect. We'll continue to reinforce these. And this is maybe a little powerful for this force to take on their own. So we'll actually just leave them here, and we'll bring these guys on back over to here. 110 days. Okay. So that's reasonably fine for now. How are we doing on our army strength here? Well, these all need to be grouped together. So let's get those all moving in. 1K? Sure. It could definitely be a little bit more. But let's get it heading over. If we landed here, would that be safe on Vera's Bay? 636? Safe-ish. Okay, and over here in Pelwich, 111. So we have to remember these are Pictlings, so they have zombie armies. That's going to be awkward for us, for sure. And the big thing is they have a lot of potential points where they can attack us, right? That's the main problem that we're facing right now, is that we just have to defend on a lot of different fronts. However, we have cleared out several of those fronts. With the Tunari Vortex, I think, firmly under our control now. So that's great. They're moving in and attacking us here. We're going to take significant damage here. If not, we probably lose this. Depending on when these guys arrive. 42 days? I don't know if we'll last 42 days. We'll see.
Our space hive is lost.
So we're going to fight here and do what damage we can. It's fine. We'll retreat as soon as we can, but that's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nope. they're out of there. So we have retreated. That's fine. We're going to park here in Terrazed. We don't really have the force here at this moment to handle this situation. So let's go ahead and reinforce this fleet, move it up to Terrazed. We should be seeing this soon, right? So this was the 16th attack swarm. They will be here 10:28. Okay. Hopefully they're going back to mechas. That would be ideal.
Hostile swarm engaged.
But yeah, they've definitely concentrated a lot of force over here. I think we should consider... We already only have 2 fleets here. Okay. I think 4 fleets up here is maybe a little bit overkill. But let's take Unar back. There we go. And now I'd like to leave a couple of fleets here, but these are all very weak. And there's not really a nearby location to repair them. Yikes. Okay. We'll move over here for now, but these guys have definitely been chipped down. They need to be reinforced. That's for sure. So we're making our way...
Hostile swarm engaged.
Where's our fleet up here? Have we landed up here already? Oh, yes, we have. Okay, perfect. So that's fine. We're going to get that taken over. That is good. We've got a zombie army there. Yeah, that's to be expected. So they're continuing to attack us over here, but this fleet actually loses.
Our swarm is lost.
They absolutely lose against us here. That's not going to go well for them.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Eventually, we'll eliminate them. There we go. Of course, they think that they would win that because of the Veron fleet, right? That's absolutely going to be the case for them. We need to take back Terrazed.
Hostile swarm
Anytime
engaged.
you want to do it, that would be great. No? No? Okay. So the 16th attack swarm has survived with a single Corvette. Actually, I'm not sure that that's that fleet. Interesting. I'm not sure that that's it at all. Huh. Well, that's fine. We're going to have to continue to deal with this incursion over here. And to that end, I mean, these guys are getting repaired. We've been whittled down a lot at this point. So we need to definitely enter a defensive footing here. We've been kind of attacking out over this way and being quite aggressive down here as well. So that's definitely something that needs to get dealt with. We need to handle our current situation, right? We're very close to being out of energy credits, and to that end, I would like to... Oh, we're at 28k dark matter. Hang on a moment. We're missing 367? How much is dark matter? Kinda expensive. Actually, it's rather expensive. It'd be like 10,000. We might be able to pull that off, though. So let's sell off a bunch of zero. Let's get some living metal sold as well. And let's buy in a little bit of dark matter. Now, that's like all of our energy credits, right? We'll sell off some rare crystals. We'll sell off some exotic gases. We'll sell off some volatile motes. That all seems good for right now. We're at 26k energy credits. That'll keep us afloat for the time being. Then, let's upgrade our Aetherophasic engine. We're missing 17? Oh, okay. So I guess we'll buy 25 here. And I guess get another clone army building. Sure, let's get this going. This is going to get us 500 minerals per month, plus a bunch of energy credits, 210 additional. So that's going to be a very big deal for us once that gets finished. Once this gets fully upgraded, we'll win the game, but we're not there yet. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and actually, hang on. Let's get a bunch of minerals purchased as well. Yeah, I know we're close to being out of energy credits. Let's get those purchased, then let's hit the reinforce all button, and then we'll deal with the energy credits in the next episode. There we go. You can leave the offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.